All right. So what are we at now? We're at oh shit, Pidgeot's normal. So I can't have Neo.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe I don't know. Who you have Swinub or who's the other one?
Swinub or Gulpin.
Which one did you want?
I don't really know because I kind of like I like them both pretty well. Let me look at what the Swinub has actually for stuff. I'll just look at it when I get in here because it could have an ability that like is just like terrible or not terrible.
Cloud. Oh, that's right. My Pidgeot has either Cloud 9 or
oh yeah, or not Bone Tempo,
or
the
Weather Lock or whatever.
Yeah.
No matter which ability it has, there's no one allowed to have a weather. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'll take the Swinub. I think I'll take the Swinub.
Ooh, that's a good Swinub.
Whenever I see Pure Power, I just smile. It's like, ooh, that's like one of the best abilities you can have. Unless if you don't have a physical, like if you have like a thing that has terrible physical attack, then maybe you want something else, but... Do they have a special attack version of Pure Power?
Not that I'm aware of, but maybe.
They should. That's kind of weird that they wouldn't.
Alright, Route 219. Let's do this.
Oh, wait. I should probably sell whatever I can.
There's my balls. I'm doing okay. I don't think I have enough money to buy more if I wanted to, though. I could buy 5 more, but... Can I sell anything?
Toxic Ogre is way more, or way worth keeping.
If you can snag a poison heal, I mean, that's not that good, but...
Well, I mean, it's more worth it than frickin' 50 Poke or Ching Chongs or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, what does Toxic Orb actually do?
Toxic Orb?
It just poisons you?
It poisons the holder. Badly poisons the holder.
And that's all it does?
Yep.
Yeah. I thought that like it badly poisoned you, but like it also like gave you something, but
no,
yeah,
it just badly poisons you. I imagine the original thought process was because they had things like fling and shit. The idea is like the developers like, hey, let's give them this negative item that they can then throw at the enemy, make the enemy hold it, and they'll suffer the penalty.
Apparently, like item switch and stuff.
Yeah, apparently not making the connection that the enemy would most likely be holding something unless they were holding a berry and were already at berry eating range.
Yeah, which is why you would want to use like item switch. You just swap the two.
Yeah. They have all sorts. There's all sorts of things. I'm sure the developers thought this was such a cool idea, and in truth, it wasn't necessarily a bad idea. It just didn't work the way they implemented it, which is why they ended up making a lot of abilities that would benefit from holding onto the negative items, like poison heal and shit.
Yeah.
That way, those items would actually see use, or at least more use than normal. Do we have water type yet? I don't think we have water type. Do I actually get to use
yeah, and that is water, not ice. Right?
Yeah, it's water, and then it gains the ice type when it evolves. So.
Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting that Seal doesn't... Yeah, I keep on forgetting that Seal is not a water or dual type in general.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like baby seals literally just lay on the Arctic ice sheets until they're an adult. They're just sitting out
basically
in the cold.
they're basically just fat and... they're basically just fat and flippers, like... I mean, Spheal is dual typed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why. Well, I mean, maybe they learned their lesson. Oh my god. Finally.
Not a water type.
And then it's a water type. It's a Poochyena.
Yeah, cool. That's cool.
Which is dark, which we do not have dark, so that
we do
works.
not.
Also, it's been so long since I've ever used a Poochyena, like, ever.
Yeah, see.
Like, maybe my first time through Gen 3.
I'm actually just excited because even though Seal/Dugong are definitely not, like, the highest rated Pokemon of all time, I just like them.
Yeah.
And I've never... It's one of those Pokemon... It's a lot of the Pokemon from Generation 1 that they show up so late in the game, I just never end up using them because I don't want to bother training them all to catch up to them with the rest of my team.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? This has popped in my head because the movie just, or the remake, or whatever it was, just came out. I don't remember the name of his friend, though, in Top Gun. Oh yeah, was it Goose?
Yeah, it's Goose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, duh, because that's the reason why...
It's Goose or Wolfman after Goose died, was the...
Yeah.
Alright, what did I get? What's the special?
Oh yeah. I always keep on forgetting to look at that.
White
smoke.
smoke.
And an item, too. Man.
White smoke ain't too bad.
Escape rope. Come on, give me a monetary item. Heat proof. Alright.
Alright. Can we get...
We got a weird canine...
It's a fire retardant
has,
canine.
Yeah, it's got such a fluffy coat that
it's
it
a
just
fire
absorbs
retardant
the
mammal.
fire. Yeah. Cause like it is like a wolf, right? But they call it mighty hyena and Poochie hyena. Like, implies that it's a hyena, but they don't look like a hyena. Like that always confused me about that line. Like, I guess they're a hyena because the game
fighting type, that's legal.
Oh yeah.
Probably shouldn't have law retardant against it though. Switch this out to Betty White. Go ahead, pump yourself up. There's nothing you can do to me unless you have Ogre Sleuth, in which case then I'm fucked.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Fucking fishing. Are you spiting him just because? What if you get him down to the point where he's struggling? Then you might have a problem. And a bug. We don't have a bug yet either, do we?
Nope.
So we have another legal pair. We have another legal pair if I don't accidentally click something that kills it. I doubt there's anything swine up to do to kill Pineco in one shot, but...
Do you have a nickname to Primeape? Yes. Alright, Pineco and Primeape.
And also mine's female? Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh, I mean, you know, it was on my mind. So how about this?
Choice?
Yeah. And then you could be like Jim or Hopper.
Oh, right.
Because like it was on my mind. Couple. Oh hey, we actually for some reason completely skipped like the best couple ever.
All right, what do we get? Special ability. Come on. Static.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty nice.
My Primate apparently runs around rubbing its feet. It's just dragging its feet everywhere.
I mean, he does have puffy fur. That's not from anger. It's from static electricity. Right?
Yeah, it's because he just drags his feet everywhere he goes. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
Transforms with the weather, so probably does nothing.
It does nothing because it's specific to cast form.
Yep. Cool. So I just have no ability, basically.
But hey, we have 5 fucking Pokemon.
Oh wow, I could have had Trico here. Neat. That's.
Do you know how ridiculous this is, Sean? Like, random? Like,
we're very close to winning the game, actually, yeah.
By the way, here's Primate stats after I spited him.
Oh jeez.
He was not gonna run out of moves anytime soon.
Yeah,
and I used all 10 of my spites.
Levels, you have those moves. You just have like 40 uses of them all. But you did do a significant dent into it, though. Surprisingly, like that's a bigger dent than I was expecting. I don't even know what to have out in front of my right now. To be honest,
I'm just trying to get Primeape up. I'm gonna try to play catch up with all the newbies before I move on here.
So surprisingly, a lot of my Pokemon are all around the same level, besides Joyce and Mo a little bit. But like they're all level 7, level 5, and then there's a level 6. So it's like it's actually not that bad.
You are fucked. ×4, super effective. And you're heavy.
Wait, is he a rock?
He's steel rock, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he
Or
was
rock
rock.
steel. Oh shit, there's an Electrovire? Dude, this road is amazing.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff in that.
And route. I got a fucking Mischievous. Oh wait, no, Mischievous from the lake. What the fuck did I get here? Oh, I got Scissor. Never mind, I can't complain. Scissor's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. You had like, oh yeah, I forgot you have Bide. I don't mess with that. I don't trust Bide after I hit it twice. Like if you hit twice with Bide or while the thing's biting and you don't kill it, then just get the fuck out of there. It is not worth continuing that.
Especially since this is the first generation where Bide has priority.
Yeah.
Luckily, Primate levels up real fast. Trip him up. Even though he has no feet.
That's a good point. Like, you would think that low kick wouldn't even, like, work on, like, a levitating Pokemon or something. I guess you're, like, kicking them in the lower part of their body? Because, yeah, the whole thing is, like, you trip them, and so their weight causes them to take extra damage, I guess. Like, the whole bigger they are, the harder they fall kind of thing. I guess that's the point.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you can't, like, trip a
low kick shouldn't.
Easter Island head.
Yeah, low kick shouldn't work on Pokemon without legs.
Yeah.
Right, that's not happening.
Or at least something that you couldn't really explain how it would trip. Because you might be able to knock over something without legs still.
Okay,
but...
well, in the case of, like, a snake, low kick it.
Yeah, that definitely would not fly.
Congrats! You've successfully slid it across the floor a little bit. How do I get around it? I think I just have to go to the gym.
I forgot, do I have anything that's an ice type? Yeah, I do. I have some that ice type moves. Okay, you get the icicle plate then, I guess. Don't know what freaking elementary school was doing with the freaking legendary Pokemon's item, but sure. I guess the plates are relatively common-ish though. I don't think they're like rare in
the plates are all over the place.
World of the Pokemon games.
Damn. Never mind, Primate. Sorry. I thought you level up fast. Then I got Pidgeot to get a kill. Suddenly, it put that in perspective when Pidgeot gained like 2 levels out of 1 kill.
Is it sad that whenever like I'm encountering a new Pokemon or a new trainer, I get like really nervous that it's gonna be something that's gonna like devastate me?
I know, right? Oh, that's right. Like, there's also Pidgeot on this route, so I have 2 Pidgeot locations.
Oh yeah. No, 3, because you also had the fishing spot too.
No, that's the second.
Oh no, yeah, never mind. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize what route you were on. I thought you were on a further route.
What level am I got now? 8. Seal probably wants to get a few levels while we're here. Get him to like 8, 9. I don't even know if Seal can really fight anything here. This is a pretty rough area. He can probably
rough neighborhood.
He can handle that. He's got.
And the neighborhood next door is not that much better either with all the legendaries. Oh yay, my.
Except for Moltres deals not very effective damage. Shaman can't physically do damage to it.
I just realized Joyce just learned self-destruct so she can blow herself up, killing Hopper. Which is not exactly what happened at the end of Season 3, but kind of close. She blew up Hopper. Spoilers to Season 3 if you haven't seen that, I guess.
Yay, I have Water Sport.
Oh, drinking again.
Alright, well, Seal really doesn't want to fight that, considering the only offensive move he has is Headbutt.
Oh yeah, Metronome. That's always scary. Oh, there he is again!
He's like, you will fight me! Well, at least he's helping you on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it literally just killed itself, like, because the burn took it out. Appreciate that, Togepi.
What level does Seal evolve? I think it's like 30, right? Ish, give or take.
It's something 5. I know it ended in a 5, which is weird that that's the part that I remember. Oh, there's Giratina again.
It's like you only have normal type moves? Well.
I love hearing the bell like sound like sped up. It's like, it's like it sounds so weird.
God, the worst part about Seal is like it learns very little in terms of like water attacks. It learns a whole bunch of ice attacks before it's ice type.
Yeah, that's another reason why I keep on thinking that Seal is ice type, because it learns so many early ice type moves.
Yeah, he gets like powder snow and aurora beam and shit.
Yeah. If I misclick and hit self-destruct, I'd be so like I would laugh so hard, but I'd be so mad at myself.
It's so good to have a self-destruct Pokemon though, or an explosion.
It is, because
it lets you reset.
If you're gonna go out anyways, you might as well.
Yeah, it lets you kind of like reset. Like you're like, I'm in deep, time to blow up.
Yeah, and then it gives you a free switch in. Yeah, it can be really useful.
Alright, Primate.
It's like having a death fodder that also, you know, has a suicide vest attached to it. Like you're my death fodder, and if the worst case happens, I just detonate.
Jesus, I fought 3 Chinchus in a row, and I haven't seen one until just now.
That's funny.
They're like, you murdered everything else. There's nothing but Chinchu left.
And the literal devil. Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't fought him. And he's not the literal devil. He's the hypothetical devil.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Oh, Golem. You're going down. Hard. Kick him lowly.
How crazy would it be if you actually did die and go to hell, and like it was just Giratina down there?
Except it wouldn't, because Giratina isn't even like the true devil.
Yeah.
He's the ruler of the opposite world, so to speak. He's basically like the ruler of the upside down.
Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, that is kind of like the upside down, the distortion world.
Because it's supposed to be, according to what little I remember from when I played these games as a younger child and paid attention to the story, the distortion world is supposed to be some sort of like antimatter world. It was everything that wasn't in this world, and as a result, it stabilizes
space and time.
Yeah, and it stabilizes this. Like him being there and watching over that world is what stabilizes this world, so it can continue living and everything survives.
Yeah, he wasn't like. I mean, I think they technically like are saying like he was like banished.
Oh
like,
shit! I forgot Barry's here. I guess we're doing this fight now.
I'm like, berries? Really?
Oh shit, the Regice!
You don't get berries until Floroma Town. Oh yeah. That.
Oh wait, I fucking...
Yeah.
Go ahead, blow the fuck up, or stop me, I don't care.
Because you usually just have used your, I almost said Tyranitar. But you usually use just your, Larvitar to absorb the explosion damage.
But now I'm just gonna I'm purposely gonna make it kill itself. Just because it's funny.
Well. You have a time
there
bomb,
it is.
Or you have a time limit.
I'm a dick.
That's so funny.
I want to point out though that if Pokemon were real and I was in this situation, I would totally do the same exact thing.
I can see that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't even got my Poketech yet. I haven't talked to my freaking.
Oh, this poor guy. He's got a level 9 Caterpie. He's like, I don't even want to evolve it for the Metapod and get the defense boost.
Oh yeah, weird. Yeah, that's actually strange that he wouldn't have evolved that yet.
I think it's only going to evolve at level like the game is reading its the data for him having a Pokemon. It says, you know, starter Pokemon level 9. You know, so it just Caterpie. So his Caterpie won't evolve until it reads starter Pokemon at stage whatever.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Which means he won't have a Butterfree till like way past the time anyone would actually even want a Butterfree.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Alright, I should probably put Larvitar back up front here. Actually, do we want to go on a catching spree again, or do you need money still?
I need to fight the asshole first, and I forgot to talk to these guys.
I'm gonna go fight some.
Wait, was there an item up above here?
Was
Like,
there? I don't remember there being one. I'm gonna wait right here just in case you...
Yeah, okay, I don't know why I thought that, but it just randomly hit me. What? What do you want, Looker?
You didn't get your poke attack.
Oh, God.
And God forbid you go down a route without your poke attack.
Yeah, God
The
forbid
world
I
might
lose
end.
a fucking watch.
You don't have
It's
your
a watch.
you don't have your smartwatch. You're gonna die. You'll never survive in the wild without this.
God. I was kind of confused. Like, why is Looker standing up there? I don't remember him standing up there ever. But yeah, he's the gatekeeper. All right. What does my ID have on? Motham. Huh. Okay, that's not
I
bad.
can get his water gun. I don't want to fight you. Let us...
Definitely has pin missile, I think, at this point, right?
Poison sting.
Poison sting.
Any poisoned. Why not?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, he's got spikes out, huh? Well, I can always switch to Pidgeot and ignore those. Lots of spikes out. Alright, well, there. One down. I don't want to switch to Pidgeot suddenly. Larvitar's ground, though, so... We can absorb the electric. Haha. Doesn't affect me. Throw up Sandstorm and try and kill him a little bit faster here. Oh, he does have low kick. Shit, that's right. I don't want to take the low kick either. Goose? No, electric. Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Right, I'm faster than him. That's good to know. Trip him up, and we're done.
Okay, turns out I didn't realize how underleveled I was, but I'm very underleveled actually.
Alright, I'm gonna snag this luxury ball, then I'm gonna go heal, and then I'll be ready to go catch Pokemon in this route here. We also have the route above us too, still, and Ragged Path, whatever the hell it's called. Ravage Path? Ragged Path?
Yeah, Ravage, yeah.
Rugged? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it was just Ravaged, I think. I think you had it right.
R word.
Alright, that was a tense battle because every single one of my Pokemon was 2 levels lower.
R word, path word. It's the
You
RP type.
lost. You lost because you fucking suck, dude.
Dude, my poor guy hates me right now. It's like, why did I lose? Like, well, actually, it's not 100% your fault. You did have a Regice. The problem is that I had a Ghost type.
Yeah.
And then you also have a Caterpie. Like, you got a Regice and a fucking Caterpie. So there's clearly one Pokemon carrying your team.
It's the Caterpie, right? It's the one that doesn't explode on itself. Yeah, man, I didn't realize how... Ugh. Oh yeah, I should also check my balls too quick, just in case. I think I've got enough. Unless if one takes me forever, but...
I almost have enough to buy another set of 10 and get the free Premier Ball. Star you? I mean, it's not terrible.
And,
you get a
we have to
reroll?
reroll. Oh,
You-
oh yeah, I have to reroll, yeah.
I wish I could, just because we already have a water type, but...
Oh fuck, okay, good.
Oh, it's Ingrain versus Mewtwo? Like, we're fucking fighting this one out, bitch!
I just saw Can't Escape when I tried to run, and that initially, like, freaked me out, because I'm like, oh, that's legal, though,
Is it?
right? Manaphy was legal?
I don't
I
know.
think so. I thought Manaphy was 600.
I'm pulling it up here. Was it Manaphy?
I think it is.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
wait,
auto
no, we do have to. Ah, fuck, we have to both reroll though,
Why?
because it's water tight.
Manaphy is a water... Oh, well, we might have to. You might be the only one again. We have to find its base stats.
True.
Where...
I think it's 600 though. I'm pretty sure it's 600. Yeah, that's Phione. It's 600, and Manaphy might be higher.
Base stat total 600. It's legal, so yeah, we have to reroll.
Yeah, god damn it. Oh, I was so happy. And then I'm like, oh wait, yeah, but you fucking
I'm a
got
little...
water type.
Yeah, I'm a little happy, though, because it means we get a chance.
I mean, yeah, it's better than you having a.
Well, that's a reroll though, because that's a 680.
Yeah.
Bird versus bird.
Manaphy again. Manaphy. Dupes.
Oh, you have a Charmeleon on this route too?
Yeah.
I was really hoping I'd.
Oh, and he has fucking snow warning. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna reroll for dupes.
Skuntank, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Makes up for not getting Drapion in the other route in terms of type.
True. And I got rid of Gulpin, right? I don't have Gulpin on my party
I
anymore.
don't think you do.
Hey, Shellos.
That's water type though, so we're not going to be able to keep these.
Yeah, we for sure.
Well, actually, the question is whether if we want to give up Seal / whoever.
I already forgot who the Seal was.
Well, I have
Was
Seal.
it-
I don't remember who he's tied to on your side.
No, I just forgot the name of it. Yeah.
Oh, Seal. No, Jim was Primate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to switch out here. Goose. So we lose Maverick. Whoever Maverick is.
Swine up, I think.
There we go. Finally.
Yeah, I've got the Shellos. I like Shellos.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of using them, but they are really good.
Yeah.
I just don't particularly like them. They're just kind of like bland little. Like I don't like. I don't know. Like I don't know what you expect from a sea cucumber, but like.
Aren't they slugs? Like sea slugs?
Oh, I thought they were
They're
sea
cucumbers.
I don't know. I thought they were sea cucumbers. I don't fucking know what they are. They're just not the most impressive thing to look at. They're really good, and they're not like horribly designed Pokemon. I just don't think they're much to look at. Although between the two of them, though, I do like the blue one a lot better than the pink one.
Same.
Anyways. Yeah, we're losing it.
I keep on thinking of names, but I can't think of a good name to go with it. Like, I keep on thinking of good, like, single names. I'm like,
I know,
oh yeah,
right?
what else would
I want
go with?
like I want to do Cornholio, but
Does Beavis have like a nickname?
No.
Or like an alter? Yeah, he doesn't have like an alter.
but
thing.
Beavis is the one who does Cornholio.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Butthead is the chill. Yeah, I always forget which one is which.
What's a good name here?
I mean, we could just do Beavis and Butthead. I don't think we've done that yet.
I think we did because you caught that Clefable that you were calling an asshole for killing your.
Oh yeah, because I'm calling it an ass.
But I don't fucking
Butthead.
care. We can do it. I'm gonna do Cornholio. Does he put a space between them? Is it Cornholio? Or...
I have no idea. Or dash. I know Butthead is all as one word. That's. Like, I don't think that's one.
Okay, it is all one word. Holy shit, barely fits.
Yeah, and dang, we could have used. Yeah, we could have used that if I didn't get a dupes. Man, we almost won the game.
Almost. But yeah, let's find out who we're gonna keep on board here.
Oh yeah, I should also find out what my Shalos's is too. Be a good idea.
Stench. I think that's what he can normally get.
I will say, isn't that what it normally has?
Damn.
I mean, that technically. Stop it. I didn't want to. Oh, gentle. Oh, that's the nature.
I am Cornfolio. I need PP for my bundle.
Blocks the added effects of attacks taken.
Oh yeah, so you can't be. You don't lose like stats when they hit you with something.
Oh, okay. And that's not status though, right? Like Ember will still burn.
It might block that too. I don't know.
Oh,
about
really?
that one. But I know it blocks like the stat reduction type shit.
Yeah, like Mud Slap would lower accuracy kind of thing. Yeah.
And it might block actual status conditions as well. I don't. But yeah, so
I'm assuming,
who's Maverick?
like if the whole thing. Why can't I scroll? Why aren't you letting me scroll? Oh, I'm still holding it. Who's Maverick? My Dark Puccina.
Yeah, that seems fair. I'm fine with either Seal or Skuntank. Skuntank's probably a lot better, but whichever one you want between Butthead and the Puccina.
It's between I have to grind the shell out, but I like Shield Dust more. So I think I'll do the Shellos. I think I'll keep the Shellos.
Okay. So store those two. Still got one slot open, and we got a whole bunch of spots left before the gym. We might be able to win before we get to the gym.
And also, just having a water ground type, like, yeah, water ground is such good typing. Other than fighting grass, obviously, but I mean, it's actually kind of funny to think about. Actually, one of the better typings are ones that have 4 times weaknesses on them, which is interesting because usually those will also have an immunity tied to them too in some way. Well, hopefully they will. A lot of the good ones do, at least, like water ground.
Or you're not gonna go up here.
Oh yeah, duh.
We gotta get our 6th Pokemon. We gotta win the game.
Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking about immediately to frickin' Orbert Gate. I don't know why. That was like my first thought. Oh wow.
Time
Didn't even get anything here.
Alright.
A Choice Band.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's you only get to use one move, but stronger, right? The physical move? Yeah, because Choice Specs are the... Ooh!
Unfortunately, it's a normal type, but other than that, it's neutral, I think. Because Larvitar's, Prime Rock.
Yeah.
So we can keep or catch them, but we might not be using them.
I mean, I don't mind having Zangoose on burner because.
Yeah, you probably don't want to lead with your the one you're gonna be training.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting that catching Pokemon doesn't give XP. I'm still in the Gen 6 and up mindset. 7 first started doing that. I forgot. I think it was Gen 6 is when they started doing that. I don't understand why they never thought about it before. Because it makes sense. Like, you're still battling. It's like it's almost harder to catch a Pokemon than it is to feint them sometimes. Oh my god. Did we? We had to have done... screw it, we're doing it again, though. Because, I don't know. I saw the red and I thought, like, makeup, like clown makeup. Oh. But I'm pretty... Now that I'm typing it, though, it's like, yeah, we've definitely done hard.
I don't think we have.
Have we not, really?
We were not using... We were, like, almost purposely not using a lot of the like, obvious, like, the easy ones. Because we didn't do Batman and Robin, even. Oh,
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, because we did a lot of Marvel team-up characters, but we didn't really do a lot of DC
We didn't even
ones.
do that many of those, either. Did a handful, but...
Oh, yeah, we started it, but then we lost that run, and then we kind of abandoned that naming scheme. Yeah, so I don't mind boxing the ones that we just caught, though, because...
Well, what else? The other option would be Barney and Mo.
I like my Mo, I think. Yeah. And your Barney is... Yeah, Pidgeot is...
Well, Pidgeot is better than Hippodamon, but Zangoose is better than Swinub. Although the potential for Swinub is better than Zangoose.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind throwing Zangoose in here, though, for now, because also, I have to look at it this way. Pidgeot is also better than Zangoose too. In that sense. You don't think so?
Pidgeot's not that good, honestly.
But it's a third stage Pokemon as opposed to a single stage Pokemon.
Well, that has nothing to do with it. It's all about the stats, and
that's true.
And Pidgeot's stats just aren't there. It basically sunk all of its points into speed, which is great. It's decently fast, but its attack stats kind of mediocre, and on top of that, it gets mostly special attacks.
Oh yeah,
which is very trash.
Ah, I could have had a Scyther
to go with my Scizor.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, once it evolved, yeah, I guess it wouldn't. Oh wait. Yeah, no, because it says Bug. Bug's a Scizor's primary type.
Yeah.
Oh, I legitimately thought that was a Chansey when I heard that. I forgot that Pinsir's like sound effect sounds a lot like Chansey.
Jesus, Barney, you level up so damn fast. It's great, and it's unfortunate, because it means it's very... Oh yeah, I forgot, I probably should get a few levels on Cornholio here.
I'm so afraid to fight trainers, because I know that I'm, like, really under-leveled.
Let's switch to this, actually. We'll Larvitar fight this trainer, and then we can get to
Camera
RP path here. If you got a ground move, it's not terrible against it, but it does have a pretty good level of advantage. I'd be careful with Mo. I'm pretty sure it has Ember right now.
Oh yeah.
I think its starting lineup of moves is Tackle, Growl, and Ember.
Yeah, I think Doris is the best one. I don't know though. I don't remember what moves. Oh yeah, I guess you can check. Ugh, I have such crap moves on all of my Pokemon right now, it sucks. I guess I'll send Doris out. If you use Ember, you're neutral on me. And if you use anything else, you're weak. So I just need some better moves. Okay, yeah, Magnitude is neutral, but Magnitude is scary.
Yeah.
Because you never know what it's gonna be.
Like that.
No, the last one was 7 also, so I knew. But I'm not killing this thing with that. Is a fucking camera up gonna actually kill me? Like, what the fuck?
I'd be careful with Mo, because ground is neutral, but if it uses fire, it's super effective.
But then there's also bug, and then ground, and then weak. Like, I have nothing to fight this thing with.
Yeah, you could opt for... Yeah, Joyce takes reduced damage from ground. And and one Ember shouldn't kill it, so you can at least put Joyce in and see what happens. If you eat a very low powered magnitude, which I guess wasn't. Damn. Okay, I was gonna say if you eat like a low powered magnitude, then you might be able to stay in and fight. If not, you could opt for a protect and try and burn it out a turn.
But what would that even accomplish?
I'm trying to. Ember's 25 PP. There's no way you're gonna. No way.
Yeah, that won't accomplish anything. Protect is useless in PvE.
Well, not completely useless, but you have no other way to burn out its PP uses. You could burn out...
Self-destruct, you can kill it.
No, you're way too weak for that. And it doesn't do the half defense thing. The other thing is you could try and burn out Magnitude. That's only 10 PP.
But with one protect? Like,
you're not out at...
You
can just drop it. I mean, what if it uses Magnitude? Then you're guaranteed one protect. And there's one more Magnitude down. So now you have to switch though. I think. Let's see. What do we got?
Into what? Everything dies.
Yeah. Well, you could. The thing is, this is a wild Pokemon, so it's going to act randomly. If it was a trainer Pokemon, it'd be an easy switch into Butthead.
Oh, this is a trainer.
Oh, it is.
Also, just run away.
Oh. I was going to say, because if it's a trainer, then in theory they should always be using the best possible attack. At which point you would be able to predict an Ember, switch into Butthead, eat an Ember, and then go ham. But if it's using magnitude on a bug, then it's not optimizing its moveset. And self-destruct isn't going to kill it is the thing, so you're losing Joyce for nothing. Although it could put it in kill range for whoever comes out next, because like Charmander's way faster than this thing.
Yeah.
So I think you do have Joyce blow itself up, and you switch someone faster, and just finish it. So we lose Primate, but it's not the end of the world. Hopefully you're faster than it.
Self-destruct doesn't have priority?
Well, no, but...
Huh. I thought for some reason it had, like, slight priority. Hey, it killed it.
Oh, wow,
actually.
Actually killed it. I did not think Pineco had it in him.
And then Butthead gets all the XP. Oh, actually, it split with doors. Well, that was fucking stupid. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to grind more. I just hate fucking grind. I just wanted to fight some trainers. See, that's why I can't do Nuzlocke. I'm way too fucking impatient. I hate fucking grinding in games. So much. Like... Ugh. And we don't even get anything from this, right? Yeah, because we lost a fighting and a bug, which didn't...
Yeah, they weren't.
Wait a minute, we couldn't have used it anyways. That was illegal the entire time.
Why?
Cause Scizor.
I don't have Scizor.
Oh, you weren't... Oh, I thought you were using Scizor
No.
in your party.
I wish I was. But Scizor's tied to a fire type, and you already have a fire type.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I can get up to the path without having to battle any more people. As long as I don't battle the one that's looking down, because I never actually remember which spot they're standing in. Okay, so 2 from the fence. Or 3 from the fence, technically.
I'm pulling
I just am so underleveled for...
You could also just run through the grass and straight along the fence line there.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, turns around. Turn back around, you fucker. Oh.
You can get a Scizor too. In the same area we get Scyther.
Yeah, apparently. No, the Scyther's in the other spot.
That was this route.
He was the one that's to the right, I think. Was where I found the Scyther.
Yeah, but it's the same route.
Yeah, no, it was this route. Yeah. No. For some reason I ran into Scyther where you fight your rival. That was that route.
Alright, what do we got? What do we got?
I don't get to see what my items
Sub at.
yet.
Jump off pretty good though. Not like great. I shouldn't say it's pretty good. It's fine.
I'm saying it is.
It's fine. It's got really good speed, and it's got a decent enough move pool. It's not like fantastic. Its starting move its starting move pool is trash, but it gets a. It's not like terrible. It's fine.
I guess I've never really paid attention to Jump Off or Skip Loom or anything like that. Like,
again,
I don't remember which one evolves into which. Is it Jump?
It's a hop skip. It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Oh. Wow.
You did not realize that until just now, did you?
I did not. That's so fucking obvious now. I mean, it also took me forever to realize Uno Dos Tres too. So I mean, like that took me way longer than. Well, I guess other people didn't know that either because I started telling other people that and they didn't look at me like I was an idiot. So I guess that one is understandable to some people. Oh, thank God. It's grass flying, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it fucking tells you.
Because flying type is almost never the primary type. There are so few primary flying type
Good
Pokemon.
point. Yeah, flying is always like a secondary.
Shit, I was too busy thinking of the hot skip and the jump. I wasn't thinking of the name here. How's about... Oh. Oh, wait, I got one. I can be wind, and you can be leaf.
Sails?
No, you be, actually, I'll be...
Oh, leaf, yeah, that'd work.
You be a leaf, and I'll be on the wind. I don't know how many people are actually gonna get that one, but...
Is that not a common saying?
Leaf on the wind?
I thought that was actually a fairly common saying.
I don't remember it being a common saying. I just remember it from Serenity. That I'm a leaf on the wind. I'm a leaf on the wind. What does that mean?
Oh, yeah, because like no, that's just like a normal saying.
It is.
Which I don't. Funnily enough, I don't know what it means, but like, yeah. What does that actually mean? If you're a leaf on a wind, I think it's kind of like you go with the flow. I think that's what it means, but or you kind of just like go where the wind takes you, kind of a thing. Actually, yeah, that's probably what it is. Like, go where the wind takes you is probably.
I mean, that makes sense. I didn't realize it was an actual thing. I thought they made it up for that scene just because he kept repeating it over and over. And you got, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's lightness, freedom. Yeah, it's like freedom. Yeah. So if you say that you're a leaf on the wind, you mean that you're like a free spirit or you have freedom in some way.
Alright, well, as much as I would like to use Zubat, I think Zubat's the one that's got to be boxed for now. Because Skuntank, I think, is just better. Once we get to the point where...
Oh, yeah.
Once we get to the point where I'm allowed to level Zubat up to, like, 22, then I'd much rather have Crobat over
Yeah,
Skuntank.
once it can become Crobat, yeah.
I even have a Sooth Bell to help help fucking deal with the
oh, yeah,
friendship
you do.
grinding.
Oh, yeah, I should probably check what you have.
Okay.
Storm Drain. That's funny.
Draws all water type? That's not terrible on a grass type.
Yeah, because it also... I think... Doesn't Storm Drain also negate, too? Or is that
No, that's
later
5
gens?
and above.
Okay. Because I knew for sure that in later gens it did. I forgot if it was always that way.
Yeah, because I remember I had a Ponyta with Storm Drain, and I'm like, oh, this is either insanely good or insanely bad. And it was insanely bad.
Yeah. Alright.
Like, if you can get a fire type with Storm Drain in Gen 5 or above, like a mono fire type, like that's fucking sweet.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Because now you only have 2 weaknesses. But yeah, unfortunately, they don't grant immunity until later.
See, what also really annoys me is all the trainers here have like level 7 Pokemon, and all the wild Pokemon are like level 3 and 4. It's like, ugh. Vacuum Wave? What the fuck is Vacuum Wave?
I know what that is in Dragon Quest, but
yeah, okay, granted, I guess I do too, but it's a punch, because it has the animation of a punch. Oh, you know what? Is that like a special... I think it's a special fighting type move. Like, a shittier version of Aura Sphere, I think. If I remember correctly.
Vacuum. I don't know off the top of my head. And
I'm not a
Scyther
real...
had it?
I'm not a real... But yeah. Scyther has a move. Punch animation. God, Mud Slap is the best thing I have on this fucking...
I have the feeling that it's...
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
No, don't ever fucking mention that god-awful band here ever again.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Vacuum. Fighting type move. Don't bring out Swindle. I don't even remember what band that even is, because I just know the song.
Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, that's Black Eyed. That's Black Eyed Peas, really? Weird.
Yeah, the only time I allow that is if you are making a joke about that kind of shit. Base power 40, accuracy 100. Yeah, fighting type special move.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a shittier.
Oh, it's quick attack. It's a special quick attack.
Oh.
Priority.
Okay. I didn't realize it had priority though.
The user
Okay.
whirls its fist to send a wave of pure vacuum at the foe. They do know that vacuum is the
energy.
lack of it, right?
Yeah, that'd be you pulling your fist back, like pulling it backwards, and like somehow using the.
And somehow drawing the air out of them.
Yeah.
Vacuum is a lack of, not a something you... Here, I'm going to vacuum the air into you. What?
Oh, you know what? I was looking it up. It's a translation thing because it's called key blast or key punch in Japan.
So
which makes sense because that's what I was picturing in my head. It's like, oh, it's like a punch with like your pure key energy.
So what? That was too hard for the Kittywinks brains. They couldn't handle key punch.
I mean, how many freaking young American kids know what ki or chakra is?
How many young American kids have the internet and can actually look something up?
Well, also there's like if you're into Pokemon, you're probably into like Naruto and fucking Dragon Ball Z and shit. And it's like there's ki and stuff like that. Those. So it's like I don't know. I think it's dumb sometimes how. Yeah, I mean nothing is worse than fucking 4K.
Yeah, but it's all like I'll be honest. I've been writing books or whatever, and I will purposely put in shit and make references to things in our world that to use as like similes and metaphors that most people probably don't know about. But I use them because it encourages people to look it up and find out what it is and learn something. You know, because that's what media, which video games are supposed to do, is to encourage and facilitate learning.
Well, and also, like, there's a lot of times where I've been reading a book and I'm like, I don't know what this word means, or I don't know what that phrase is. Is this something that was made up for the book, or is this actually a thing? And I do like to learn stuff like that. Like, I like to have to look up some things every now and then. Like, when I was reading Harry Potter, there's so many British mannerisms that are in Harry Potter. I'm like, huh, that's actually interesting. I'm learning some, like, slang that I never would have picked up on. And I kind of like British slang. British slang's fun.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with media designed to entertain, but you can use that as a platform to educate.
Yeah.
Indirectly. Right? Like I said, all you'd have to do if they named it Kai Punch here, that'd have been fucking perfect. Like that would encourage people to look up what Kai is if they didn't know, or Ki, or however you want to pronounce it. It's 15 different ways. Yeah. America pronounces it 16 different ways, but
yeah. But yeah, like, yeah, it's like, yeah, if someone was curious, like, what does that mean? You know, why is that, like, why does it do what it does? And it's like, oh, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Instead, you give it some name that, I guess kids know what a vacuum is, but they don't know what well, kids don't understand what and how a vacuum works, and apparently neither do the fucking people who named it.
Yeah, because it was like, yeah, like a vacuum wave. Can you even have a vacuum that creates a wave? Like, aren't those two kind of like opposite things? Well, maybe not.
Not necessarily.
I'm just trying to picture how a vacuum wave would work.
Well, wave isn't necessarily something that would be like incoming. You could, in theory, have a vacuum wave. Because wave is just peaks and troughs. You can have there's sound waves, light waves, water wave. Any sort of energy moving through a substance creates a wave, which is a vacuum. A vacuum is just a lack of a substance for the wave to move through.
Yeah.
But you could still, in theory, like when you puncture a spaceship and it tries to, the air gets sucked out, you could argue that's a vacuum wave. You could argue that's a vacuum wave. I think that's probably the closest you'd get to an actual vacuum wave.
Yeah, because it was like,
Actually, it probably is such a thing as a vacuum wave.
It would create waves in the matter that it's being shot through, obviously, but like, yeah, it's weird to picture the wave itself being in a vacuum, or the vacuum itself being a wave format. Okay, good.
I'm gonna see if there actually is like a scientific definition for what a vacuum is.
You were talking about how it's like, yeah, it's a stupid name because it doesn't make any sense. But it's like, well, it did actually get us to look something up though.
There is no such thing as a vacuum wave. So,
yeah, it's like
I said, I would argue that this
could be possible.
Yeah, I would argue the closest you could get would be the decompression of something after breaking a hole in a spaceship type of a deal.
Yeah,
that
or
would
like a plane or something like that. Yeah.
Or
just a vacuum though.
Well, actually, the thing is, like puncturing a hole in that is the same way an actual vacuum cleaner works. So then does a vacuum cleaner create a vacuum wave? I don't know. It's a made up fucking thing that makes it's a made up fucking thing. It makes no sense. It's
just weird.
And more importantly, in the context they're using it makes even less sense because how do you suck something away by throwing something at someone? I'm going to throw a punch in your general direction, but not hit you because they're just trying to use the wave.
Maybe throw something fast enough that you create a vacuum behind the object. I guess. Sort of, like...
Dude, that'd be really fucking fast.
Yeah, you'd have to, like... I don't know how you'd, like... A human certainly be able to do that, but...
I mean, that'd be really fucking fast.
Well, wouldn't that be supersonic? Because isn't that what creates, like, a sonic boom? Is that... I don't actually know, because, like...
No, what creates a sonic boom is when you are traveling faster than the sound you are creating.
Oh, yeah, and that... Yeah, so I guess that doesn't really have to do with it being in a vacuum, but...
You breaking the sound barrier is you exceeding. You are now traveling faster than the sound your ship is creating, or device, or vehicle, whatever you want to call it.
That'd be awesome. I've always wanted to like hear what a sonic boom would sound like, because I can like a regular explosion.
Well, it would sound a lot like this, only a lot louder, because you'd basically just get the, and then you'd be deaf.
I guess that's true.
You would get the very, very beginning of the sonic boom, the little eep, and then nothing.
Yeah, that's a very good point. You just hear.
It's why that it's illegal for them to. I mean, in fairness, depending on how far away the object is that created the sonic boom, you'd be fine, generally speaking. But it's the reason why they don't allow jets to go supersonic over populated areas.
Yeah. Well, it also freaking bust out windows too, I would assume.
Oh yeah, it can do a lot of damage.
Yeah. It wouldn't do like the same kind of damage they show in like movies where like entire structures collapse and shit, but it's like it does damage though.
It could if you had a large enough object going supersonic in a close enough proximity to whatever they're trying to destroy. But again, it's
actually kind of cool to see demolition by sonic forces. Like,
yeah, again, you'd have to have a very large object, like a very large object, probably around the same size, not necessarily the same size, but pretty close to the same size as the object you're trying to destroy, moving at supersonic speed.
And also a weak enough, like, you know, material that it's made out of too, like something that'll break, like a structure made out of like wood, for instance, will break apart faster than a structure made out of metal. You know, There's got to be like a YouTube channel that's like done this or something where like I want to see something being destroyed by the power of sound. Like in general, like maybe like a subwoofer like turned up to max and like it rips something apart. Like
I mean, you can watch people shatter glass with the sound of their voice.
Oh, yeah, I guess, but glass is boring. Like I want to see like an actual like someone put a laptop in like a chamber that like blasts sound and watch it get like torn to shreds or something like that. That'd be cool.
Oh, I shouldn't say anything, Cubone. It's my one weakness. Quite literally.
Yeah. Yay, my shell house is finally good now. I learned water pulse.
I forgot it learned that so early.
It's nice. That's my shotgun basically for now. It's my only good move on all 4 of my Pokemon. So you send out a Luminion. Fuck off. There's so many goddamn water types that I go up against, and I'm so bad with water. I wouldn't be if Doris fucking learned grass type move.
Should have
That wasn't
Absorb pretty
ingrained.
soon. I imagine it has Absorb pretty soon. Let's see if I can find that for you.
I thought I would learn, like, yeah, Absorb and, like, Mega Punch, or not Mega Punch, Mega Drain, like, fairly early. I mean, that's like its whole shtick. Is, like, being able to absorb shit. And a Poliwhirl? Come on, stop.
Oh, my preferred Pokemon site is down right now.
You know what's funny? This same trainer had a Poliwrath that had Sandstream, and now it's a Poliwhirl that has Sandstream.
Oh, you are not gonna like this shit. Okay, so Cradle's
no.
starting moves are Acid, Astonish, Constrict, and Ingrain, which you have.
Yeah.
At level 8, it learns Acid. At level 15, it learns Ingrain. And at level 22, it learns Confuse Ray. So you're not learning anything till level 20 fucking 2. Afterwards, it gets some pretty cool things. It gets Ancient Power eventually. It gets Energy Ball. It gets Energy Ball much eventually. Yeah, you're kind of fucked. Never mind. It doesn't even get Absorb. Are you shitting me?
It doesn't even have Mega Drain?
No.
Either? What the fuck? Its whole thing is like, I'm tanky and I suck your life force. Like, what the fuck? Alright, TMs it is. I'm... Well, it makes me not want to use Cradily, like, at all anymore. Well, I mean, not permanently at all, but like...
Oh, I get that. Like, it's an unfortunate thing when you hear your Pokemon's best move is, at level 36, it learns Ancient Power.
Yeah.
And, don't worry, though.
22, it's Acid, like...
Yeah, you get Ancient Power at 36, and you get, Energy Ball at 56. So, you know, you're not that much of a wait. You'll be fine. There's my Toxic Ore, but I still don't have a Poison Heal. I want a Poison Heal so bad.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And now that I have a Toxic Orb, like, yeah, I want one too. Oh, god damn it. I lagged and didn't actually walk out of the grass.
Probably shouldn't.
Oh, are you in the cave?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't go there quite yet, unless you're ready.
I want to,
That's my money.
Yeah, that's the thing. I need to buy some more balls, because I have, like, no balls, but I need to check my item here first.
Master Ball.
Yeah, that'd be nice. See, I get too good to use Syndrome, though, with Master Ball. Like... Especially in, like, a randomizer like this, like,
I had two files where I got a Master Ball early, and I just whipped that shit out, like, fuck it! This is the one I want. Alright, there we go. Got 11 Pokeballs. Well, 10 plus a Premier Ball, but...
Yeah.
I should probably check my own held items, actually, because you brought that up, and I'm like, I don't think I have different held items. Does anyone want a Quick Claw? Maybe Larvitar? Probably Larvitar.
Yeah, he's probably the slowest that you got.
Wide Lens. Does anyone have low accuracy moves who needs a little bit of a boost?
Oh, Power Weight.
That's health, I believe, right?
I don't remember. I thought that... Oh, and a Dread Plate, too. Wow, I got 2 freaking plates. Power Weight... Yeah, HP.
I guess I got Fury Swipes on...
Yeah, that's dark.
Stun,
do I have any moves?
thing.
Do you use dark moves? Not yet. But good to know.
No, not.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Deep Sea Tooth was just raising special attack. Well, screw it. I guess Doris is using that because that's acid. So that's all Doris is gonna. Oh wait.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, it's choice band. Fuck. I just realized if I had choice specs, then I'd actually give that to Cradily because all I'm gonna use on Cradily ever is acid.
Yeah.
Hey, Squirtle. Hi. All right. I guess there's Squirtles here. Why are all of a sudden all the Pokemon that could kill frickin' Swinub like showing up? Gosh, I hate that slowdown that I get.
Yeah, I've got one of my desktop backgrounds that slows my whole game, but so I just skip it whenever it pops up if I'm trying to record like this.
Yeah, I don't know what causes mine to slow down. Like, every single time I've had a totally legitimate DS, it always has slowdown. It's Pokemon Platinum. I don't know why.
Yay, Rock Smash. And who wants a fighting type move? Larvitar, maybe. He's only got butt. So he's kind of limited. Though you only have Fury Swipes. Give it to Cornholio, because I'm pretty sure Larvitar's going to get something shortly that'll make up for it. I don't really have high crit value from high crit shit, so let's do this.
Oh my god, what is all these Squirtle? Fuck. And it's the same one. 'Cause I think they're all been the same level.
Alright, come on. Meagle. Psychic. Do we have a psychic type?
I don't think so, not yet.
No? Okay, so I got a legal one to go into our team.
And I have a
Fucking
normal type.
God damn it. It's always the damn normal types.
And it only has 4 Warn, too. It's not even, like, doesn't even have a good ability.
But it is Apapalm. It's probably worth switching out Pidgeot and whoever the hell Pidgeot's tied with for these two, maybe. I don't know who yours is. Who's tied with Pidgeot? I'm trying to think of the nickname now.
Yeah, I forgot Pidgeot's nickname.
Now I'm not thinking of nicknames though either. Nicknames, right.
You know, oh, they're both female, but fuck it. You brought it up. And now I can't get the name out of my head. I was thinking of Malcolm Reynolds.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess. So, who do I get?
Yeah, there's a lot to choose from. Because, like, I would say most of his crew are as close to him as, like, I don't know if he has, like, a specific duo that I would say.
Whatever, I'm doing Wash because...
Yeah, Wash is, like, the best.
Well, that, and it's Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, I was to say, that's why he's the best. Like, if you
Alright,
were
but
gonna give, like,
who's
different
tied-
reason, I was gonna say also Alan Tudyk. And, like, would have been my response.
Ooh, anti-crit? That's cool.
Yeah,
Who's tied to Barney? Barney
Barney is Mo. Which is
So-
my huge power, or pure power, or whatever it's called. Oops. Yeah, pure power, yeah.
That...
He has he has good potential, but at the
potential
same
means
time,
you could put him in the PC until you can
also got TF.
make use of that potential.
And he has that special there.
Yeah, Apapalm's pretty good right now, and then if it dies, you can always fall back. So again, it's kind of like with the Zubat one. You put it in the PC and they're safe until you can level them up into value.
Yeah, and we're gonna be in higher level areas, so faster that way.
I'm just gonna go through here and ditch them. That thing's got a lot of dark moves. I probably don't want a ghost against it. I want Cornholio, who needs TP for his bunghole. Damn. There we go. I'm getting really close to level 14 on a few of these guys. Not like dangerously close, but enough where I gotta be a little more careful here.
Yeah, the Pokemon I keep on switching out are ones that like I was using, so like I haven't been having that problem. Because usually when we get doubles, it's like, oh well, like this one's the better Pokemon. It's like that's the one I was training, but I understand. So then I have to like regrind everything.
No, go away. Hate you.
Oh, really wish you would get confused, so you just kill yourself instead.
Alright, we got a lot of shit to pick up here.
By the way, it just dawned on me now. I have no idea how long.
Oh, I gave up on that shit. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll cut it when I need to.
Yeah, we'll just split it up like whenever. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll randomly start fading out, because that way we can just record until we're done.
True.
May as well stop and drop Pidgeot.
Oh my god, you forewarned that Licky Licky has... Lick? Dun dun dun!
Wow. That fucking circus ball.
Oops, I didn't mean to.
Wait, I forget.
Yeah.
Did you give me the... No, you don't. It's up here on the second floor. Somebody gives me a great ball. I think it's this kid.
Yeah.
The kid in the
And then
hat.
someone else in the bottom right corner gives you the dusk ball.
No, that's the top right. I already got that one. Or top left.
Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, the kid, yeah, that you're in the bottom right.
Now I gotta go talk to my dirt pile.
Your own personal dirt pile.
Yeah. Or gravel or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, and I don't know what my items are. Get some really good stuff.
HP up. Okay, it could sell for a lot, but also usable. Damp rock. Probably gonna sell that.
Does Damp Rock sell for much?
I don't know.
Oh, Wise Glasses, that's not bad.
And Destiny not. That can go.
Oh, yeah, I
That
forgot
can
about
go burn in hell.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what I can sell for Poké Dollars. I got an addiction, man. I need those balls.
You're addicted to balls.
I am. I'm addicted to all the Pokeballs. Damp Rock. Extends duration of Rain Dance. I do have Rain Dance TM, but I don't think that's worth it. Oh.
Oh yeah, so you know
100
which I,
fucking
yeah,
bucks.
pulled a TM off my Ambipom. I want to find out what that was.
Slightly boost them out. That's the 10% boost to special moves. That's not
Ooh,
terrible.
Slash.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Doris! You now have Slash. You now have something. Yay.
Do you sell anything valuable? No, not really. Wait, where'd you get... Oh, you got a TM off of Aiden Palm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we also didn't check our trade, like, to see if that had anything
yeah.
cool. Even though it'll probably never work, it'd be fun.
I think it's you, right? No. You? Chop for Abra. Fuck off.
Really? That's not even like that, like fun or weird. Alright, time for me to go on my item gathering mission. Oops. Not up there yet. My game's so Oops, that was wrong. I think it's the wrong house.
Which one? Oh, that's the trade, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Girl above you.
Oh, she's the trade. I thought he was. It's always with Chop for Abra, so it doesn't actually tell you what the real trade is, I don't think.
It should. Because I tried giving the random one. Like, I'm just like, here, take some dipshit I don't care about.
Yeah, but I think it like might be a random thing where it's like, oh, it's actually Duskull for Deoxys or something.
No,
but, like, you
it
don't
should
know
tell
it.
you, I imagine.
That's so weird then. Like,
I
why
don't know.
is it?
Maybe we'd set it up wrong when we were doing the randomizer.
But I set it up again
I know,
as
maybe
random, literally everything.
Yeah.
Because we had the whole thing where it was like random nickname, random IVs, random this, random
Yeah.
that. Like, we hit random on everything, every category. I wanted some fun, ridiculous shit.
I know, right? I want it to be like, do you have Shaman? I'll trade it for a fucking Caterpie.
Yeah. Yeah, even if it's like one that we're never gonna do, it'd be still fun to laugh at.
I want one to be like, would you, like, what's this, like, Luminen here? Like, I just want it to be one of the Pokemon I can catch. That'd just be so insanely, you know.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Lucky. Oh, it's got attract. Fuck you. I ain't playing that game.
Oh, fuck. I thought I moved down and then moved to the right, or to the left.
I got an entire team of females, and this is the first male Pokemon in the history of the world to ever have attract.
It's a good point. I don't really think, like, usually Pokemon that have attract are like ones that have a higher female ratio, don't they? That's like very sexist of you, Pokemon. You're cancelled now. Haha. Actually, if you wanted to cancel Pokemon, there'd probably be like easier ways to do it. I'm sure.
Cancel Pokemon. Damn it, I hope this is at the end of an episode. That'd have been perfect. Cancel Pokemon. I know how to cancel Pokemon.
Hey, a Duskstone, so that could be used for a couple things. Also, it sells for like 1,000, so that's probably what I'm going to use it for, but...
Yeah, Pinsir, throw all your fighting moves at my Psychic Flyer. Let's see how that works out for you. I have Teleport now. Yay, shortcut to the Poke Center.
Yeah, I would say that I wanted to like stop with Gym Leader, but like I'm getting really tired. So
should we at least catch the last couple?
Yeah,
Pokemon?
we should. Yeah,
more
we should at
encounters.
least get our 2 more. Yeah. Like. And then I'm probably not going to cheat, but I'm probably going to grind off recording.
Off screen. Yeah.
Oh, but if I lose something though, then like, yeah, maybe I won't. Just because like, if I lost something, that'd be kind of weird. Just like have to give you a text. By the way, get rid of this Pokemon because I got it killed while I was grinding off screen. By the way, did you get that in the bottom left corner of that? Is there an invisible item there? Oh, by the way, Murkrow. Oh no, you got it up there. I thought you were in the bottom left area. Is this legal?
Yeah, I mean, they're not the same type, but can we keep them is the next question.
Well, yeah,
because of course Wash is Psychic Primary. Wait, isn't Slowking Water Primary?
Yeah, because Slowpoke is.
I don't remember.
And if it usually goes the whole thing where if it has one type... At least I would assume.
It's Water type.
That's how that works.
Do we not have a Water type somehow?
I don't actually remember. Oh no, Shellos is water.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Duh. Yeah. Yeah, so if it's water or psychic, we can't use these, but whatever. I
didn't have a name. I was too busy thinking about like our team. Like, can we use these?
Yeah.
All right. I got one. You can be Edgar or Alan Poe, your choice, and I'm gonna find a similar fucking poet here.
Like a tortured, deep poet. Man, there was another one that was very Poe-esque. But Poe kind of
Oscar Wilde. There we go. That's
yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. It's like I know that there was another kind of eccentric, poet out there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can fit that. Yeah. It'll be squeezed together, but I can fit it.
Oh, and a sunstone. Yes. Is it sad that I don't... And no choice band. Is it sad that I don't actually remember what even evolves with the sunstone anymore besides Sunflora? Because, duh. Like, I legitimately... Man, my knowledge of Pokemon has been getting worse and worse as time's gone on.
Dude, you're just getting older. That early onset Alzheimer's kicking in.
Oh, God. Nah, I think it's just that Pokemon has just become too much for my brain to comprehend. It's like, oh yeah, there's like, how many of them? 1,000? Actually, that's not so far off. Like, that's probably going to happen
look at what
in
his
the next
special
couple
ability
generations. Hmm?
Damn. It's a good one.
Oh yeah, good point. When I box this, I should look. What was his?
Technician.
Oh yeah. That's fun.
Boost
God,
tackle
look at all of
to
these-
75 power.
Look at all these Pokemon in the fucking box.
Oh, I ran into the cave already. I might not make it out in time. Oops.
Oh, Hustle. Well, I'm not a fan of Hustle, so I'm not sad about losing
Yeah,
that.
Hustle's not that impressive. Can I make it out in
I just
time?
don't like the lowering
Made it out
the
in time.
accuracy. Nice.
Yeah. The accuracy drop is a huge, like, it's almost too much of a downside. And by that I mean it's probably too much of a downside.
Because, like, what happens if you have a move that doesn't have a 100 hit? Then you just never hit with it. Like, I don't know how much of the accuracy...
I believe it's
don't
considered,
care.
I believe you're always considered one drop to your accuracy.
Oh, that actually makes sense. Like, as if you were sand attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad enough for me to just completely want to ignore it. Wow, Choice Band is only 50.
You can... Now, you didn't get this like I did, but you could offset it with Wide Lens.
True.
I think. How does Wide Lens work again? Is it a 10% boost, or is it one accuracy level?
Yeah, that's a good question. I thought I had something that I definitely could have sold. Oh, maybe the sun's up. Stupid. No! Keep on clicking all the wrong buttons.
Oh, 10% of the accuracy's value. Okay, so... Well, that would take the base value of 100, so you get 10% off of 100, and one level of accuracy is a 33% drop to the base accuracy level. So it'd be dropped down to 66, then it goes up by 10 to 76. Yeah, it's still not good.
Yeah. Also, I'm possibly going to completely regret doing what I just did. I sold both of my stones. Like, there's a non-zero chance that I regret that decision.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
But I got 10 Pokeballs, or 11 Pokeballs from it, so yeah.
Damn, another type I can't use. But, still legal unless you...
I got the armor fossil.
Yeah?
So I've got my... Yeah, fossil Poison, Kangaskhan. Wow, another normal type. Oh yeah, it has Comet Punch at base level. Ugh.
Coughing's lighter than air, yet somehow they don't all float away into space.
Speaking of which, did you know that America has a helium right now?
Try it again, you're breaking up there.
Oh. Apparently America has a helium Like, I didn't even know you could have a shortage of helium.
I think the whole world is having a helium problem.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I thought because we just have such a limited amount here on Earth, I thought was a thing.
Well, and also, apparently there was like a big factory or warehouse or whatever helium is harvested or kept in, and it had a huge like leak that wasn't detected, and they lost like almost all of it. So it's like, yeah, in America, helium only for hospitals, nothing else. Because that was bad.
Yeah, the whole world is facing a helium shortage.
Oh, that's actually interesting. I thought it was just...
There are 14 plants around the world that actually produce helium as a byproduct of their gas refinement. But
yeah,
of these,
got fucked up.
but a whole bunch of them have been getting fucked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's been causing the problem. But yeah, I was gonna say helium itself, it's very rare to find naturally occurring here on Earth. Which explains why it's a byproduct.
I guess, yeah, but yeah.
There's helium in our atmosphere and shit, but...
If it's a byproduct, though, can't you regenerate a byproduct of something? Because a byproduct is usually, like, a product that comes out when you create something else.
Yeah, it's
so
part of, like, it's part of their oil, like, refining process.
Okay, so there technically sort of is a replenishable resource in helium, then.
I don't recall oil being renewable.
Well, good point. I mean, I guess a byproduct is a non-renewable resource just because yeah.
Well, it depends on where you get it from, but if it was a renewable resource, then yes, you could have infinite helium. But regardless of that, it still isn't a naturally occurring element. It is. It's rare though for it to naturally occur.
Yeah,
the fact that it's a byproduct means that it's meshed in with all the, the oil and stuff that they're refining, and they're able to separate it from it. But it's not actually just like naturally occurring there. It's just kind of it came with it. Anyways, names we got.
I don't know why. I don't know who this would go with, but I don't know why, but I looked at Kangaskhan, and for some reason, I just thought this name. I don't know how to spell the last name. Fuck it. I don't even care if I get her name wrong because she's weird.
I'm still going COVID-19. I don't fucking care. Let's just do it. Just do it. They'll be tracked by where we caught them.
Yeah. Well, and also, I'm pretty sure Sarah
damn! Has a coughing with huge power.
Oh, damn!
This thing's already a tank. Now it can actually hit hard too.
Oh, can you imagine how awesome it would be if Sarah Palin had huge power? Also, a Kangaskhan with huge power would be fucked. Damn.
Don't worry, you can't blow up a Kangaskhan or anything it goes in on.
I just realized that I'm calling Sarah Palin damp. You. But yeah, but I'm pretty sure she has really dumb opinions on COVID-19, so I'm pretty sure that still tracks. That was a good
I haven't
joke.
heard anything from her in so fucking long. Like, I remember it was a big deal. Like, it was a big deal back in, like, 2012-ish.
And, like, all of them are dumb with COVID, so I'm assuming that she's dumb with COVID, too.
Oh, shit, I forgot. We can't use coughing. We're not allowed to have more than 4 Pokemon, except for in the rarest instance where the game temporarily allows us to have 5th.
Yeah. And the impossible circumstance of 6. I mean, we did determine, or at least I did the math, in that it is really hard, especially pre-fairy, to have us both have a team of 6. Like, the best we can do is 7 each of unique typing. So, like, I don't know exactly how that translates into percentages, but, like, if we could have as many Pokemon as we want, that as long as they didn't, we could only do 7 and 7. Or is it 8 and 8? How many Pokemon is 50?
There's 17 types before fairy.
Oh, okay.
So
for some reason, I thought there was 15 types before fairy. I thought fairy added it. But yeah, fairy added it 18. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I want to end this way I normally end it, because I have no idea where this is going to land, and if I'm just going to, like, mesh on the next one that comes after it.
Yeah, it's just going to be tacked on to, like, whatever next one we do.
Because, yeah, I think from now on I'm just going to, like, record. We'll just hit the record button once, and we'll just go until we stop. And then I'll just cut them up randomly. So as a result, I'll just note here, since we are taking our actual stop, that if there's a jump cut following what we're saying, it's because we grind it off screen.